Like I can act, but I don't want to pursue just acting. Like I'm
Yeah.
not. I think only because of sickle cell and everything, I'm good. Like I could be in the
Hmm.
back, create it, direct it, but as for being on set and acting,
Yeah.
that's a tough job.
I
that is a
see.
that is a very tough job.
And
So I
when you
think
mentioned sickle cell, like, is it more of a fear of the stress that will cause you just because of additional maybe strain or whatever?
yes and no. Like for example, when we did 4 seasons, and this kind of put an eye opener, and even me and JB had to sit down and talk about it. But like when we were shooting episode 3, we were shooting episode. No, which one was it? It was my last episode. I can't remember, but it was my last episode, and it was yeah, it was episode 3 where we were in the desert. It was cold, and I had to bend down and everything, and like my knees locked because of the cold. So I'm in pain, still trying to act that whole scene out, and we doing that scene like 7, 8 times. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying? So it's like I'm on fire. My leg is hurting. Like back is on. You know what I'm saying? It's everything. So
Yeah.
I'm like still trying to keep my composure, still trying to act because I'm trying to finish the scene. You know what I'm saying? So like it was a lot. So after that, literally the next day, I went in the hospital, and we were supposed to shoot my last scene. But since I was in the hospital, it got delayed. So
Mm.
like that it costs money. You know what I'm saying? Like it costs $3K extra dollars to reshoot another scene because I
Wow.
because we already booked that the day off. You know what I'm saying? The day of, like we were supposed
Yeah.
to shoot it the next day, but I got sick. So we had to wait a whole another week, shoot the last episode 2. So it cost too much money. It was, you know what I'm saying,
Mm.
it's very time consuming. So I was like, you know what, it's better for me just to be in the back where I'm not,
Hmm.
running as lead as much
I see what
than
you're
being
saying.
lead. So like that's the only reason why.
Yeah. And how else has, I'm not you know the most knowledgeable about sickle cell, but
Hmm.
I don't know if you're willing to share as much as you want, you're comfortable
Yeah.
with. Like,
So
how much has it like kind of affected your life? Like, just tell us through that.
so sickle cell, I will say, all right. So this is what sickle cell is. Sickle cell, for people who don't know, it's like it's a blood deficiency basically. So like everybody has like circle blood cells, but with sickle cell is like a crescent shape, right? So it doesn't have enough oxygen. You don't have enough oxygen in your blood. So off the gate, if you exert your oxygen or deplete it, like for example, me and you could run, but I'm gonna get tired way quicker than you. But because of
Mm.
that, sometimes the cells can connect with each other because they're sickle. So they can connect but hit joints and clog up your joints, and that's what causes
Mm.
like sickle cell crisis, like pain and like very hard to breathe, depending on where it clots up at. I will say it has put a very, very, very huge cripple on me. But like I don't let it stop me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just another obstacle to get through. But
Yeah.
um it's a very huge disease. And I think that
Mm.
like it needs to be educated for sure.
Yeah.
But um it's very hard. Like for example, like I can be on set for like 5 days straight, and sometimes I'm okay. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Or I could do it again. I could be on set for just 2 days, and then the first day I'm in pain. So it just
Wow.
really it depends on like how I handle it. Like, am I overexerting myself? Am I drinking enough water?
Mm-hmm.
It plays those type of,
Gotcha.
yeah.
And I guess what intentionally have you changed about your lifestyle? Like, are you having to eat a certain diet? Like, is it medication or? 'Cause
Um
I've heard it's not curable, right? It's like a lifelong.
yeah,
Okay.
it's a hereditary disease, but like it is for me. I try to I don't eat no red meat. I think I've been cut that out years ago. So I don't eat like steak, pork, and none of that stuff. Um, I eat a lot of fruit. I love fruit, veggies. Drink a lot of water. I try not to drink any juice, but The only juice I drink is cranberry. That's my weakness. I'm gonna be honest. But like,
Yeah.
other than that, like, yeah, just trying to watch what you're drinking. Try and intake a lot of water.
Mm,
That's like the best thing to do is drink a lot of water, like
yeah.
constantly. Like I try and drink my gallon a day. So if I can drink that
Okay.
gallon a day, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't gotta worry about nothing else.
That's dope.
Yeah,
And I don't want to take too much of your time, but I still got some more questions.
yeah.
And I know I was going to try to keep it to an hour, but one thing I'm curious about is, you kind of told us about your creative process. You
Mhm.
kind of think about the what ifs